Hey everyone, welcome back to Loopsy Lola. On today's video, I'm going to teach you how to do the corner to corner crochet. Also, its abbreviated version is the C2C. This is a nice way to work up a blanket because you don't start with a long chain. You start with a short chain and you go back and forth, and it starts with the corner. There's a corner square and that goes 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So I'm going to show you how to start that corner to corner blanket, how to make it grow, and then when you're ready to decrease, how you start decreasing. If you haven't already, make sure you like the video, subscribe to my channel so you're getting my content, and go ahead and share it with your friends so they can learn how to crochet along with you. All right, let's get started. So I have an eye hook, 5.5 millimeter. I love this yarn, worsted weight, size 4, right there. And the yarn also calls for the eye hook, so that's what I'm using. My hook stuck. Okay, so I am starting with a slip knot, like so. Insert a hook. Oops. Okay, chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now you're going to put a double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. So skip these 3. 1, 2, 3. Double crochet goes here. And double crochet in the next chain. Oops. And double crochet in the last chain. Now that is your first, that's your corner, one of the corners to your corner to corner blanket. That's the beginning. You've got your 3 double crochets, and then this is a chain 3 that you went back into and created that space. So to move on to the second row, you're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again, we're going to skip those 3 chains and go into the 4th chain and do those 3 double crochets, 1 in that chain, 1 double crochet in this chain, and 1 double crochet in this chain. Now we're going to turn our work. So we just kind of turn it like this, and you're going to slip stitch into that chain 3 that you created in your last little box in that corner. So you see this is how it was. I'm just going to flip that up, slip stitch in, which is just pulling your yarn through both loops like so. Now you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and you are going to put 3 double crochets into this space right here, that same chain 3 space that we just slip stitched in. So 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, 3 double crochets. Now that is row 2. You see, here's your corner, there's your second row. Since that's the end of our second row, we are now going to chain 6, like we did at the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Double crochet into the 4th chain from hook. Double crochet in the next chain. Double crochet in the next chain. Now again, we're going to turn our work just like so. Excuse me, I got a hair right there. Turn our work, flip it up just like so. There's that chain 3 that we created in that last one. We're going to slip stitch right into it. Slip stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. 3 double crochets into that same space that we slip stitched in. 1, 2 double crochets, and 3 double crochets. Now, as you see, since we're on the third row and we're doing 3 boxes now, we still have this other box. We're going to slip stitch into that space right there, the chain 3. Now we're going to chain 3 on this one. 1, 2, 3, and 3 double crochets into that same spot. 1, 2, 3. And there's row 3 of your corner to corner blanket. You see how it's working up? This is just a really simple blanket once you get the hang of it. It's a repeat. I just whipped up a blanket in like 3 days, I think. I wasn't using this yarn. I was using the Bernay blanket yarn, so it worked up quicker, but I made a nice size blanket for my son for his birthday. That's today. Okay, so to continue on, we're going to add another 6 chains. 3, 4, 5, 6. Double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. 3, 1. All right, now we're going to turn our work like so. Slip stitch into that chain 3. Chain 3, 2, 3, 3 double crochets in. We're just going to finish out the row like this, and then I'll show you how to decrease. Okay, slip stitch into this next chain 3 over here. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet, 1, 2, 3. Slip stitch into the next chain 3 right here, the end of the row. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet 3, 1, 2, 3. And there is 4 rows of corner to corner blanket crochet. Now to start decreasing, after you reach a certain point and you decide that that's going to be long enough because you're making like, you know, this is the bottom of your blanket and you just keep building up. And when you get it the length that you want, this way and even this way, you start decreasing it so you're making the other diagonal part of the blanket, because, you know, basically that's what you're doing is you're making one diagonal part of it like so, and then I'm going to finish it and stop growing my blanket and decrease it so it makes it the other diagonal part. So to do that, we're going to chain 3 instead of 6, since we're decreasing. Chain 3, turn. Now we're going to slip stitch into this one right here. Do your 3 chains and your 3 double crochets like normal. And now we're to the next little cluster. So we're going to slip stitch, chain 3, and our 3 double crochets. And then we're going to slip stitch into the next. Oops, I need to turn my yarn here. Slip stitch into the next, chain 3, three double crochets, and then slip stitch into this last one, chain 3, and turn, slip stitch, 1, 2, 3 chains, double crochet into that space 3 times again. See, now we're going across the row. Slip stitch. Three double crochets. Slip stitch, chain 3, then 3 double crochets. And then slip stitch into this, oops, this last one, chain 3, turn, slip stitch, chain 3, 3 double crochets, you see how you're starting it to decrease and you're coming together. Slip stitch, chain 3, 3 double crochets. See how you're just following the same pattern. The only difference is now you're not building up your rows, you're decreasing them slowly. See? Slip stitch into that. Sorry, chain 3, turn your work, slip stitch, chain 3, 3 double crochets, slip stitch. Oh, see, and that was my last one. I brought it together into a nice little square. Now I just finish that off however I like. Some people add a border, or some people don't. But there is how you start, build, and decrease a corner-to-corner blanket. See, that's where we started, and we just, like I said, there's your 1 square, 2, 3, 4, and that's where we started decreasing. But yeah. All right. Well, I hope you learned something, and now you can start your own corner-to-corner blanket. Make something real nice and cozy. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to my channel so you keep getting my content, and we'll see you next time on Loopsy Lola.